One more curve to talk about in building our model of aggregate supply and aggregate demand, and that's the short run aggregate supply curve. So here we want to think about why short run aggregate supply might differ from our long run potential output when the price level is different from what we expect. Again, this should not be immediately intuitive to you that short run aggregate supply would depend on price level. We have three theories to explain why short run aggregate supply might be different than our long run output level when the price differs from the expected price level. If we have unexpectedly high inflation, for example, that would lead to a short-term increase in output above the level that is sustainable in the long run. And likewise, if we had a price level that was lower than what we expected, we would have a short run level of output that is lower than our long run potential. And these deviations in output from the long run potential are what we are trying to model when we model business cycle fluctuations. Just keep thinking back to those graphs that we looked at in the beginning where we saw long run economic growth, and around that many ups and downs as the economy expands and contracts, expands and contracts. When we have a short run aggregate supply curve that's upward sloping like this, then in the short run, output might deviate from our long run potential when prices are different from what we expected. So why would that be the case? Why would our short run aggregate supply curve be upward sloping like this? We're going to talk about three theories that explain these deviations from long run potential output in a slightly different way. We've got sticky wages, sticky prices, and misperceptions. Now, in economics, the word sticky means something in particular. It means slow to change. So here, wages are fixed in the short run. Prices of goods and services can fluctuate. And of course, that means that profits will fluctuate. So how would this explain that short run aggregate supply curve is upward sloping? We're going to work through these as if prices were lower than expected, and then think about why output might be lower than expected in the short run. So why do lower than expected prices lead to lower levels of output in the short run?